Hi, welcome back. So in this session, we are going to discuss about how to handle Docker private repository. So in previous sessions, we have discussed about how to create a image, custom image, how to push it to the public repository, and how to download it, how to spin up the new instance, right? So in this session, completely private repository, how to handle it. Pretty much the same procedure, but it's worth to understand it. So as I said in the previous sessions, we have created our GitHub called Cloud and Loud. So as part of this Docker training, we started pushing all the documents and scripts and steps in Docker-training repository. So for this class, there is a folder class 12-docker private repository. There is a notepad custom-image. So you stick with this so that you will have easiest way to understand the procedures. Let's go inside. So first we will clean up Docker images. Okay, so there are a couple of previous stuff is existing. So we are going to first check, is there any container is running? It's not running. So, but still we are going to ensure nothing is left out. So we are removing it. And also we are removing, there is no images. So now if you go say docker ps space -a, nothing is there. Docker images, nothing is there. So now good to go. Now for private repository, so to make you to understand, okay, so go to this cloud.kanister.io and register it, and you will get some mail to activate it. So activate it. First you go inside, right? So once you go inside, there is a create repo, right? We'll wait for some time so that we will come back here. So Kanister is very easiest way. The only one problem, notice this, since it's a free private repository, whenever you create a custom image, whenever you push it, the GUI will take some time to get updated. But we will have another workaround to understand whether our private repository push is work or not, right? So I have account now, and I have to create a repository. Okay, so what repository you are going to create? So we will create repo. The repo name is say my private application or my app. You can say my app. So come down. If you want, you can put the description about this repo. So submit it. So the moment you created, it's like a hub.docker.com, what we did, the same. Cloud and Loud and the repository name. The same way here, if you do this, see here, Docker pull, there is a cloud.kanister.io 5000 Cloud and Loud and my app. This is your repository, right? So go here, and first you need to log in. We will come back. Without login, whether we will see the image push is happening or not. Of course, we cannot push it. So let's go and download first one image, because we need to test it, right? So pull. So we are pulling out the CentOS. Now this pulling is happening from hub.docker.com, but once we created a custom image, we are not going to push back to hub.docker.com. We need to push back to the private repository. So come down. We are going to run it with the detached mode. Yes. Then run the ps-a put it. See here. So there is a one container is running in the background because we have executed with the detached mode. So we'll go further. So now we are going to log in inside. So this container ID is taken from during the specific lab which I prepared this documentation. But now even now there is a container ID is different. So you need to always go with this output container ID. Okay. So this has to be replaced. So I'm going to say which shell. Sorry, there is a typo. So I'm logging with the base shell. So I'm going inside. So now you can install some software or some package or create directory because you need to make some difference from the downloaded image. So we are going to install HTTPD, net-tools package and VSFTPD. So go here. I'm installing it. Let's wait. So it's asking yes or no. Yes, we need to install it. Yes. So it's installed. Now you need to put some command creating a index.html file. Remember, you are still inside the container. So now you are putting some content inside index.html. Remember, we have installed HTTPD. So I have all talents inside me. Just I want to know how to swim it. If I know how to swim, I can smash it. You can replace with any word as per your wish. But I'm going to enter this text only. Come down. So you just enable and start the service. Yes. And now come out of the container. Even if you come out, it won't be a problem because you already remember you already launched this container. Okay, with what? Detached mode only. So come out again. You want to ensure, you can ensure it. Sorry, Docker PSA. Yeah, still there is a container ID. In our previous Docker commit session, we haven't executed any container with detached mode. That's why there is a second window. We have given a commit to take a snapshot. Okay, so here you can go with this, but the container ID should be what you are getting in your screen, right? So I'm just putting it. So now you can say SH256. That means the successful. The commit is successful. Now go with the Docker images. See, in previous session also we have discussed very detailed this. So there is a none because we have created without any proper tagging. Let it be. So I'm going to clear it out. Now run the Docker images. You will see one none image. Yes, we are able to see this. Now copy this Docker tag. Okay. Before that, run again Docker images. Right? Docker tag. What is the image we need? This is the image ID. Okay. Image ID, fine. But what is the private repository? Go back to here. Just now we created my app. So cloud/my app. But before that, remember this is the private repository. So you need to copy the correct private repository, then only, otherwise the image while pushing it will throw the error. Okay. So now you need to define a tag. You need to define a tag, say version 1.0, right? So enter it. Now you say Docker images. See, there is a name, image name correctly tagged. If you are not creating the correct tagging, naming repository, then while pushing it won't allow you to push. So go to the step. Now you just push with the What is this? This one and colon version 1.0. Version 1.0. Enter it. Why? Because the private repository doesn't have how to authenticate, right? So for this Cloud and Loud and My App repository, you need to prove you are the owner, correct? This we have seen in the previous session also. So you need to log in, Docker login, and -- username cloud and password, and this is what you need to mention it. If you don't mention, automatically it will go to hub.docker.com. During the further sessions, I will explain how to change this default repo in configuration file itself, right? So as of now, I'm just copying this. I'm putting it. Okay. So the password, you need to replace it with the password. See now. So I just entered. I got the output. That means your login is succeeded, right? So go back to your step. Now we have created a custom image. We have logged in our private repository. Now you run the same push command. You run the same push command. You run the same push command. So now we are able to push it, right? Which means now from your machine, Docker machine, Docker host, whatever you created a custom image, now you are pushing it to not public repository, complete private repository, right? So go back to the step, come down. So we are able to push it. Now go back to your hub, the GUI cloud.kanister.io, refresh it. Don't panic. Sometimes you are not getting this, okay? Because it's open source. They have some lagging in the backend. What we can do is we can simulate this, because I want to understand whether it is working or not. Okay, now we are not able to understand. As of now, as per this output, we are not able to confirm whether the image has been pushed successfully, but we haven't got any error, right? But we need to test it. So simple way, we will remove everything from this machine. Okay, we will remove it. We will remove it, even images. So now our Docker machine is complete clean slate. So I'm removing the images also. Now, if you just verify Docker images, nothing is there. The same way Docker ps-a, nothing is there, right? So now you pull the image. Okay, so you pull it. Let's see what is going to happen. So pull and go here. This is the app, right? So go here, colon version 1.0. If your image has been successfully pushed to your private repository, now this also should work, right? It's working. So your machine is completely empty. Now if you pull it, it is working. From where it is working? From your private repository only, right? So if you go to any project, okay, similar to this private repository, okay, each project, they may have their own private repository, correct? So you need to be in a position to understand how you need to define this. You need to define like this only, right? So go there. I'm just clearing it out. Go back. So this is what I just mentioned. The GUI, even if it is not show, so even now it's not showing, but there is a pull is successful. which means whatever the step we completed, it's fine. It's correct only. Correct. So stay tuned. We'll meet with further sessions. Thanks for everyone.